Hello, and welcome to Beyond the Budget, the podcast from Legacy Financial Coaching. I'm Greg Carroll, your dedicated coach and legacy architect. Here, we go beyond balancing the numbers to explore the strategies, mindset shifts, and habits that lead to true financial freedom and lasting wealth. Together, we'll tackle financial stress, unlock more freedom in your finances, and empower you to create a legacy that inspires and impacts generations to come. If you're ready to move beyond just making ends meet and start building a brighter financial future, you're in the right place. Welcome to Beyond the Budget Proverbs edition. I'm Greg Carroll, and today in Proverbs 18, we're talking about the power of your words and the danger of isolation and how wise counsel and strong foundations can protect your financial life. This proverb's not specifically about money or stewardship, like what we've discussed in other chapters, but it's full of principles when pursued and applied will help you live out stewardship and generosity in a way that you've never dreamed possible. So let's start with 18:1. This hits hard. Whoever isolates himself seeks his own desire. He breaks out against all sound judgment. The point here is isolation breeds bad decisions. Let's call it what it is. Financial isolation, well, that's dangerous. It's saying, I've got this when you don't. It's avoiding community because you're ashamed or you think you know better. It's making major money decisions in secret because you don't want accountability. Solomon says that kind of isolation leads to bad judgment. If you're managing your finances without wise input, you're putting yourself in a vulnerable spot. What I've learned is freedom grows in community and regret grows in isolation. Let's look at verses 4, 13, and 21. The words of a man's mouth are deep waters. The next verse says, if one gives an answer before he hears it, it is folly. And then the last one, death and life are in the power of the tongue. Your words carry weight. So what you say about money, what you say out loud or even in your head matters. When you say things like, I'm terrible with money, or we'll never get ahead, or we're always broke, those aren't harmless statements. They're agreements in defeat, and they're lies from the enemy. Financial peace begins with wise speech. It begins with words of gratitude, words of discipline, words of faith, words that reflect God's ways, not just in what your circumstances say. And wisdom listens before it speaks. And when it does speak, it speaks life. How do you talk about yourself and money? Think about that. Proverbs 18:10 gives us this reminder that we can have a strong financial foundation. The name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous run into it and are safe. Money won't protect you, and status doesn't stabilize you. Only God is a strong tower. If your financial foundation is built on your paycheck, your job, your own plans, or your emergency fund, then you're missing the point. God is the foundation. Everything else is a tool. This doesn't mean to ignore wise planning. It means that we don't put our ultimate hope in what can't ultimately save. We don't put our faith in our 401k. We don't put our faith in our pension. Our faith is in God. He is the foundation. And everything else, well, it's just gravy. So here's your challenge for today. Are you isolating financially, either from God or from people? What words are shaping your mindset around money? Are they life-giving or limiting? And where have you put more trust in money than in God? And what would it look like to run to the strong tower today? Pray this prayer. Lord, help me reject isolation. Help me to speak words of life and build my financial foundation on you, not on false security. Well, that's it for episode 18 of Beyond the Budget. Thanks for listening. Tomorrow in Proverbs 19, we'll talk about what it means to follow through on wisdom not just hear it, and how patience and discipline lead to provision. Until then, stay connected, speak wisely, and let the Lord be your strong tower. Be free. Thank you for tuning in to Beyond the Budget. I hope today's episode gave you practical steps and encouragement to build a stronger financial foundation. Remember, your legacy starts with the choices you make today. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with someone who might benefit. And as always, if you're ready to take your finances to the next level, schedule a no-cost initial strategy session. The link is in the show notes. Until next time, stay focused, stay faithful, and let's build a legacy worth leaving.